Sweet. That must mean we've got it going there. If I go to this one, should get a live. There we go. Check it out. Turn the volume off. Sweet. Thanks for coming. That like that. I've got that cracking. If I was to turn. I'll turn the mic on. There we go, get the mic on. Yeah, going good, bud. It's going, mate. What's up, Key of Matter? It's going, Daniel. If anyone wants to jam along, let me know. So what we're going to do is, I could play some of it too, give you an idea of how this is going to work. So we've got a, get that sitting up there, display capture. We might put it right up the top. Okay. Righto, so we've got the drum program, Superior Drummer. This one here. And then we'll go into the grooves and all the different, this is how it works pretty much here. We'll bring that over a bit like that. All these are like different packs. So we'll go to death metal. It's going to give me a slow tempo, half time, mid tempo, that type of deal. Library of the extremes where I get my blast beats. I go down into here, easy. This was, I forget the name, but these are all MIDI files here too. So if I was to just like, I've never looked at this because you end up with so many. 132 BPM, you know, and then you could be. But you get the idea of that type of thing. So, but these are more just looking for, they're pretty cheap. And they're not, what they got for grindcore, eh? Only feels, it looks like. Only giving me feels for grindcore essentials, eh? KVLT2 MIDI pack. stay out of them ones for now. And then yeah, I'll give you an idea what we're gonna do. So anyone gonna grab their guitar? Let me know. We'll go back to that one. What's up, Danny? So basically, yeah, this is what I'm liking the sound of the Neural too. So I'm using this plugin. I'll go back to the screen capture again. It's going to use that plugin, Neural DSP, and then we will bring up Superior Drummer. So you can see it up there. I think you can. I'm going to bring it down. There it is there. So I'll bring it down into the screen. Superior Drummer. We go to the drum thing. So the good thing about Superior Drummer, if you were to, say you're going to you start with your groove packs, right? And then if you wanted to, say I was to grab like a Library of the Extreme 2 straight halftime hats, right? Like that. You drag it down. This is where you like compose your songs in the bottom part here. If I can get that like a bit. Yeah, bring it up like that. I think we're in there like that. Yeah. Get an idea of it. Righto. So, and then what you can do, so say you've got this thing playing here, right? And hopefully they're not, I'm going to listen to it through my monitors, that's the mic. We'll see if it trips it out now. You got that happening, right? Now if you wanted to, this is the difference between Superior Drummer and Easy Drummer, is you can click on this and then you go to Grid Editor. Now you can actually come in here and you can start editing each thing. So say we'll put it at a loop, right? So it's just got a loop and it's going. Now what we might want to do is get rid of the snare on those beats. And then if I wanted to, you just go Control Z, will bring back what you've done. So I'll take it off that one and that beat. So I'll go. See, that's not even where I want. So I'll get rid of all the snares and I want. So maybe there it is. But you get the idea. You can just go in and start really tweaking it. you know, so I could go easily just delete that one, back to my grooves, or just go straight to the right one, which is a lot easier. Yeah, you can change the tempo on it down here, you know, you can make it faster. But once again, I don't like where the snare's happening, so I come here, go like this, gotta go there, get rid of that one and that one. I know I wanted to crack there and there. Back to roll, still I've sped it up, and they sound a bit weird. I could put a China on that beat too when it hits the snare or something. We could try that. And so that is the definitely that is the advantage of Superior Drummer over Easy Drummer. Now Easy Drummer, all you can do is drop and drag loops. So all you can do with Easy Drummer, and that's why this is more. And also too, if we were to go to, if you can see up here, I don't know if you can see that on your current screen, but it's nearly 6,826 megabytes. So it's over 6 gigs, nearly close to 7 gig worth of sound files. And then, so if you were to go to your mixer, now you've got more mics and tweakability to your sound if you really wanted to get in on it, which I don't really ever mess with that, but you can. I have done it before. It's definitely, if you're that way inclined, you could do that. And then what you can do, so say we were to minimize these, right? And I go back to this one for now. Let me, so I can see my screen. Where are we? Get rid of that one for now. Close that one. Cancel all of that crap. What am I looking for? Superior. Here it is there, Easy Drummer. So I've only got like an older Easy Drummer 2, what I started with, right? So now if we go back over to OBS again, get all this stuff over here, grab this one, put it over here, expand it, bring up my OBS, and get my controls. So now if I go back here, here's the difference between, so that's Easy Drummer now, right there. It's a lot smaller interface. You can't, yeah, sometimes you can, but see, it's not going to let me expand any more than that. When you go to sales to go to, so the drum files, you know, if you go to them, we've only got very simple kits, which they're not even going to show you, I don't think, how much megs they are. Like they're very tiny, and that's all you're going to get with Easy Drummer, right? How's it going, brother? And then when you go into here, so you go to browser, you still get access to all your MIDI packs, but if we were to grab, you know, say we take this one, right? And then we drag it into here. That's all you can do. You can't like click on it. That's the amount of editing you can do. You can have a power hand. You cannot get in on this and edit the MIDI with Easy Drummer. And that's the drawback. So if you just have to take whatever the MIDI pack you buy, that's all you get to use. the way it's been programmed. You can't come in, you know, and same with, and that's pretty much what I would do with, see, then we close that off. And that's all the same with the mixer. That's the size of your mixer in Easy Drummer. That's all you get. But it's a lot cheaper, you know. You're looking at, it was close to like $600 Australian for a Superior drummer just for the program. Then you have to start buying, you know, the drums, like, and just adding on. But that's a good way to start. And then you get to learn how to drop and drag and all of this, you know. You'll just put like a verse like that. We'll go original tempo, and then you could put a chorus, chuck a chorus on straight after it. Oh, it's at 120 on this one, so we want to bring it down to about 70. Hopefully you can hear the difference in the sound quality because you're getting a lot more detailed, you're getting more mics, you're getting more sound information, because this literally is what these software programs are. They literally go, this one here, Area 33, is from the dudes from Meshuggah, so this is like set up as his studio. You could probably, they even would have like, you know, Meshuggah looking amps here. But this is in Sweden. That was what the Meshuggah studio looks like. If I go back to that one. So this one here. And if we go back to just like the stock, you know, default, what it looks like, kit, that's what it's going to look like there. You know, you're just getting a lot more cymbals, a lot more. You go to the mixer, there's your mixer, you know, but you got effects on it, you've got all these different things. You can really get in on it, you can edit the beats, it's just way better. And just the depth of sound, you know, bigger interface, so you can access more information, do things like that. So definitely a better program, I would say. So if you would like to have a jam out to a, we can even bring it back down. We'll do like a even a 140. That's their stock default kit. And then what you do, you'll come in and you'll drop down the menu here, and these are all different kits. Before I was doing the Sound Unknown, there's Smelly Basement. Now it's going to have to take time here, loads up. Because it's going to load up a probably 4 gig kit, which is coming off, I got that on an external hard drive. So if you add probably like a solid state hard drive, it's going to be faster to load up. But like everything, they're getting cheaper now, so probably I'll look at a solid state hard drive instead of, I don't know what the name of the other one's called, but I know SSDs are faster solid states. So now we'll get into this one, we can go to the grooves. Now space. Look at this. It's like 7, nearly 8 gig files. But I swear my go-to kit is always this one. And yeah, they're definitely not cheap, these drum packs. So this is my favourite, I swear. And then default, this one here, the abort kit. That's just, yeah. It's a bit smaller too, the amount of sound information than the Area 33. So I'm still trying to, when I first heard I think it's very raw, Area 33, and it's a different aesthetic. But if you want the more produced fat sound and drums, then this is what def. So it's 3 gigs worth of sound. You get this. So what I'm going to do, because I'm just going to go grab just a quick bite to eat. Plug in your guitar, and I'm going to just leave this double kick drum set, so we'll go back once again. You don't have to see me. I'm just going to leave this beat here looping. And you're just going to jam. You can either do down picking, see what you can come up with, and then I'll show you how I would use it once I come back. So I'm just going to keep it looping. If you've got a guitar, yeah, start jamming along with it and I'll be back. Might help if I turn the mic on, so yeah, we'll just have the beat going and then you just jam along with me. And this is what I'll do when I'm after work, when I'm practicing. Especially, I can just muck around and like just jam out and just, you know. And have fun like that. But if you want to work on your rhythm, so a lot of this is too, it's like even when I'm experimenting coming up with ideas for videos, and a lot of people will comment, which you start to notice like the comments that get left in certain videos, and especially if I play along to drums, people are like, how does your rhythm or your picking hand get so good? And it's with drum programs or playing with some type of beat. Like I actually got an old school drum machine years and years ago. So before these drum programs, I've actually got it out there. It's got a Dr. Rhythm. And I can even show you that one. So this is basically, this is like legit, before all these programs existed. I'll show you how far, and this is how far stuff's come. So this is literally what I bought. Man, this would be over 20 years old, I reckon. Drum machine. You know? Man, it's got a double kick pattern on it. You'd have to plug it into all your, you know. And these, it's made in Japan, this one. Would be. Oh no, made in Taiwan. There you go. But Boss, Dr. Rhythm. And these were like absolutely iconic, like practice tools. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the, yeah, woke, however you say it, whack 'em, woke 'em. So they really use it. I think now it's on, it's just sitting there on. I can either turn it on or off. It is literally, I haven't used it for a while. I probably use it just more for thumbnails and stuff. So some of the earlier thumbnails where I've got like things blood dripping off or stuff. Yeah, or when I designed, so my logo that I've designed, when I can finally release some music, so if I show you this, like I freehand drew all of that. So that's all what I did on me. It's a drawing tablet. So that was, and then I put it into Photoshop and gave it like, that's like texture and like a bit of a 3D sort of look. And the white outline is a stroke. So I did all the green part, and you can change colours in there, and then I added the texture in Photoshop. But all the actual like shape and all these bits coming off here and all of this, I drew all that. That's all freehand. So that's basically what I use. You know, I did have like, before I started the channel, I did have fantasy of like if I was really good at animation, so I had like an idea for animation, and I was like, oh, you know, impulse buy, you're like, oh, I could do this, and then I looked into it, and like drawing animation, like you gotta yeah, if we're looking at frames per second and when everything moves and stuff, the amount of work that these people do and having the good art abilities. But I had the idea, I wanted to make like a heavy metal animation and use my guitar playing in there, and I thought if I can figure out how to do animation, and I got all the software and bought that. That was when the old COVID was happening, and I got a bit of extra money. Australia, they let you access some of your retirement savings. So I basically got $20,000 Australian when COVID was happening. And that's how I got a lot of this gear here. Besides the monitors and all of that. How's it going, brother? Comrade? So yeah, and that was a bit of a, let's try have a go type of thing, which is pretty much everything I do in life. I'm just like, I'll give it a go. I either completely suck or I lose interest or, But yeah, it's a drawing tablet, and pretty much now in the videos, it's just a prop, I would say this. To be straight up. It just looks cool now. It's like an extra little lit up screen or something. And I just have it turned on just so it looks cool. I think I just like the look of things. I'm definitely very visual in how I like things to look. So I'm very much like that. How I have it just looks cool having lots of screens and shit, whatever, in my own world in that way. But yeah, every now and then I do get the bug, and some of my old thumbnails. But now I've sort of come up with a So it's not a touch screen. You could, all it is, this thing here, is just a reflection of this screen here. That's all it's doing. It's mirroring this. And all this does is give you the functionality is to able to draw. That's all this thing is. It's a drawing tablet. So you actually can't, I don't think I can, yeah. Like if I was to get the pen for it, which is just sitting on the side here. So if I was to go like that, I can't just come here. Oh yeah, I can actually. I don't know what. So yeah, if you use the pen, that's crazy. Oh, look at that. I can start chatting shit in there. There you go. Didn't even know you could do that. Fuck, I'm just like changing my screen up down here and I didn't even know. So it only works with the pen. Okay, what did I do? So there you go. You can actually start. You'd have to use the pen. So you can do things on it. Yeah, you can. So if I wanted to, I could use the fader like that instead of using a mouse, but yeah. So it only responds to this pen. And that's it. So that was it was a bit of a pain trying to get it to set up. What the hell have I done there? I've done like a freaking transition. I've tapped something here on me freaking OBS. It's like two different screens. Transition. There you go. Program scene. I don't even know what the hell I tapped there. Whatever. As long as I can still get to this and push that button, that's all we need. But yeah, it's pretty much now I could just turn it off. Doesn't need to be on. It just sits there. And it's more there for when I want to. So if I do, like when I'm designing, so it's just for visual stuff, for designing anything like older thumbnails where I started like having blood dripping from my eyes, or I did that. I did like a little cartoon face on one of my thumbnails. I was using it for that sort of stuff. Had, like I said, fantasies of doing animation, but it was the amount of work you have to do animation, and I'm average at best at drawing, but I like drawing and stuff. So, yeah, that's alright. But we'll get jamming. What you got up here? What is that like that? Yeah. We'll light that up again. We'll get Superior Drummer. And, yeah, so we've got this cracking. So this is what we do. And I'm thinking for like Patreon too, or make a video how I practice. So you'd have a beat going. And that's just the Neural DSP plugin. I did a live yesterday setting this guitar up in C standard. So then what we'll do, we'll come here, and this was just a I'd start off chilled like that, just a nice. So yeah, you get the idea. Just jamming out, seeing what, just getting that da 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 da, and just trying to add in little notes, simple chord progressions, like that. And that's just a chilled one to get going. And that's just getting your hand loosened up a bit. And then I'll be like, okay. And then I normally will go to double kicks. So this is one for tremolo picking, my favourite thing to do. And if you want, like I said, just grab your guitar if you can, and then we'll just go to a carpet roll, just double kicks, a ride beat, previous. We'll adjust the tempo. So it's 140 beep, 143. Like that. And then all you're gonna do so I'll mute out my mic after this one. Now all I'm gonna do now is get the tremolo picking locking in with the double kicks. I've got a little bit of delay on that one, so I'll go to my Soldano, get rid of the delay for now. So we've got put the gate up a bit more. So yeah, all we're going to do now, we get the back to the drum. We're just going to let this keep rolling and just yeah, you get the idea of just trying to lock in with those double kicks. That's the whole point of and that was just a chilled 140, a 140 BPM. Try to find your little grooves on it, see what you can do. And I thought that's why, you know, I do this live stream now, just to instead of making a video about it, which you could do, but I think you'd want to cut it down a bit. Like, people, who's going to want to sit there and watch me just practice for 10 minutes on one of my YouTube videos? Maybe that could work. I don't think because it's not really getting to any point. It's just keep rolling and rolling and rolling, and you're just trying to lock in your hand, and you want to go for as, you know, just keep having fun and locking in with that double kick pattern. Then just do open chords, start improvising over it, whatever you want to do. And now that's 143, so we'll crack up the tempo a bit now. And it was getting me like a little burn. Superior Drummer. So I'm using Superior Drummer at the moment. And then what you have to do, see, when you get Superior Drummer, you have to buy, so it starts off, if we were to go back to this again, right, you have to pay for this drum kit. So you have to pay for those drum sounds with Superior Drummer, right? Sup, brother? Let's see if there's any air cracking out here. Cooling down a bit. So yeah, if you want to, we'll get the fan like that. So that's the only drawback with Superior Drummer is so you got to pay for that kit. If you want to, each one of these, so the Area 33 you got to pay for. These are all the Easy Drummer kits. Then once you pay for the kit, you got to, each one of these you got to buy. That's an add-on pack, add-on pack, add-on pack. I've had to pay for every single one of them. I've had to pay for. So at this point now, to get this program, for this program, what you can see, what I've got on my computer, you're looking at over $2,000 Australian, easy. You know, just the interface, without any of the MIDI packs, without any of the drum sounds or MIDI packs, just the software program, you're looking at over $600 Australian, just for the program. But, you know, you get, it sounds more professional, it's more detailed, you can edit it, you can do a lot more. And I started with, I was using Easy Drummer for about 3 years, I think. And then you start to light it up more. So now we've got the, yeah, it's getting a little bit of burn, cracking there, but 140, it's not really going to get your arm burning, you know. So, get it cracking, and I've been at work today. I just freaking, before I was out there, I elbowed me door handle. I swear I felt like I chipped the bone. Freaking right on the bone of me elbow, man. Fucking hurt like a mother. But as we say, suck it up, princess. Let's go. And so what we're going to do now, and I just changed the strings yesterday, so that's why I'll leave these in case it slips out or breaks or anything like that. So now we'll probably go 170. We'll do preview original tempo. We're going to go straight to, I think it's that one. Okay, we'll get that cracked up to about 175, okay? I'm going to get this go back in. start it up, 170. Oops, we got this one. There we go. shit, still had the mic going too. Thought I had the mic turned off then. But there you go. That's you know, just keep pushing. There was heaps of times there I was gassing out. Ugh. I need a bit of water after that one. Fuck me dead. That was hectic. Give me some water. That was fucking hectic as fuck. Yeah, you feel the pump, like definitely in right in that part there. You start feeling it pumping. But yeah, so yeah, it's sort of just wanted to show you that type of oh fuck me, you feel it. Stretch it out after that. It's like lactic acid building up after that shit. But yeah, that's oh, fucking, you know, but that's what I'll do. I thought I'd just show that sort of shit because, you know, I don't think anyone's, and I appreciate you watching, going through that. And that's basically what I'll do, you know, and people who want lessons and things like that, but that's, anyone can literally do that. Just push yourself through that, the pain. You notice when I'm hanging out the chords and stuff, and all I was using was tremolo picking, gallops and down picking, root 5 minor bar chords. The legato stuff, that's when your hand starts gassing out. But you'll find that when it starts gassing out, say that's in Australia, it's just mean you're getting tired. You feel the burn, and that means you're running out of steam. And then all you have to do is just like play a chord, let it hang out a bit, and then you just get a little bit more, you know. And now I'm just getting fired up now. I'm just starting to get warmed up. And I'll still, like, you know, so now I'll be like, okay, so that was 175. So let me know if any of you want to have a little quick jam at that. I'm just going to go have a quick piss. And then, so I'll light that beat up for you, and you're just going to have a crack at 170. So let me know then if you've had a jam. If you are jamming along with me, if you'd like to jam along, let me know if you're just watching. Because then I can not, do that. So now we went, okay, 175, that was double kicks, getting them cracking. Now we're going to go, now I'm going to go blast beats. Now they start off at 200. We're going to preview original tempo. Hats open. So we'll get that one cracking and we'll see what we feel. I know we want to crack up blast beats to about 220, 230. So anything fucks me of this bloody, I got an old neck injury. Don't try to fight people who can pick you up and spear you into the ground. And your neck won't get fucked up. Fuck me dead. So righto, we get this cracking. A bit slow, we'll get it cracking anyway. So that's 200, but that's not fast enough. So we're gonna go, that was too easy. So we'll go 224, see what we feel like on that. And I sort of just go how I'm feeling. Sometimes you gotta push through, if you stay at low tempos, you're gonna be struggling with those. Sometimes it just blast it up high. So yeah, mightn't be for everyone blast beats, but I do enjoy just the feeling of it. And I tend to do lots of you know, you just grab a power chord. So yeah, probably not for everyone. I lost a couple of people in the blast beats. That's okay. It's definitely something I enjoy, which has been the main purpose of this whole thing. Share my enjoyment, and I was liking that. I just get into modes and zones where I'm just like, I'm liking that riff. You're always going to see me do 1-0, eh? I just use the crap. see the string. I need more light. Where's some good light? That's gotta help if I'm on a dark stage, eh? My old man eyes. Where's my glasses? I'm trying to go for that one. That's why I can't clean it up, because I've got the other one. So where are you? Where are you going? Filters. Where'd you go? Because I've got the plugin running on, where are you, mate? Where have you gone? If I minimize that. I closed it, but it's still active and it's still making a noise. Settings, audio. Where is it? Filters? I swear it's in filters. It's not a filter. Properties. No. Where are you, mate? Scenes. Interesting. Where have you gone? Advanced audio properties, not that one. It's on. So I've got a Soldano plugin running on this, and that's why I couldn't clean it up. And I'm like, what's going on? And I closed it because I thought that would get rid of it, and it's still running on it. So what would it be? Is it that one? Okay. Now let's see. Audio input capture. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so now if I was to open up this one, what I was using before it, hopefully that should clean it up. And then you're only going to hear. That's what I should have had before. Okay. But now it's... Okay. You can't see it, hear it through the desktop. That's weird. But if I put the drum machine on, you can get that through the desktop, can't you? Yeah, that works through the desktop. Why aren't you running through the desktop, mate? Okay, so get rid of that again. We have got, so it's this thing here. Properties. New. Filters. There we are. There we go, that's what I wanted. Open interface plugin. Thank you very much, that's what I wanted. Open that one again, open the ABS again. Okay. Close that there. Sweet. Thanks, Choke the Woke. That's what I wanted. So now we've got this, which is this thing here, which you should be able to hear. If I go to that now. Chorus pedal on there. It's a bit of gain, Because now I've got that Seymour Duncan. That's like too much gain on that pickup. This one's got EMG in it, so not as hot as the Blackout. Not too bad. I think it sounds better with the gain. God damn, that's loud. So there you go. What time we got now anyway? 6:21, eh? And anyone who tuned in earlier, I got one person watching. Maybe that's only me watching now. Anyone in the chat? 2 people? Who's still in here? There's only 2 people, probably only 1 person. Anyone? No, 1 person. 1 watching. I think I'm the only one watching. I think yeah, doing good, brother. How are you? 2 watching. I think maybe you're the only one in here. It says 2 watching. I think I'm the other one because I'm watching it on my own computer. Yeah, you're the only one. Sound off, who's in here? I think you're the only one, Rocker. That's alright. Just had a bit of a good play after work then. Let's have a quick look at something here. Go to my studio. Let's see how that's looking. Yeah, a couple extra. There's equipment, awesome sound. This video seems to be doing alright. Not as metal as such, but I like this video a lot for the idea of really working the scale in different ways. Andy Lane, there you go. There's one video, eh? It's really the Drop A Phrygian one. It's just, you always get, every now and then it looks like my, up to 12,000 views. 7 dislikes. 100 comments. Not many views on that one. So didn't go to school, because you're sick right now. No, that's not good. Oh yeah, the young fella rocker. If you didn't, I didn't go to school because I'm sick right now. God damn, what's going on here? Warning the streams. It's an old looking from when it started there. Oh, there you go, young fella. Yeah, I hope you feel better, mate. Yeah, I'm an old fella, mate. I'm nearly 50. 48 now. So, getting old. But oh, still cracking. Not really properly. I can sort of play bits of it. Something like that. Yeah, half-ass, half-ass for that. That's about as good as I can play it. Yeah, I don't play it properly. I've got a couple of licks of it. Got the first part. Then he does that. Yeah, I got bits of it, but yeah, I'm not going to say I can play it 100% properly because then it's the internet. So yeah, I know I'm not playing it because this part, when I do this run, yeah, it gets like that, mate. Once you start getting them down and start really getting into it, they get very addictive for sure. Don't know that one by Machine Head. No, I can't. A lot of covers I can't. I don't really remember how to play them. If I wanted to learn it, yeah, but I don't know how to. Haven't played covers in a long time. I just like have fun, riffing out most of the time. That's like I've done with this live stream. So I'll show you what I was doing. A lot of what I do, and a lot of what this. I don't know how if you've been subscribed to the channel for long. Rocker. Don't know how long you've been subscribed, but so a lot of what I do is just writing my own stuff and giving people ideas. Pretty long time, cool. So you know what the channel's about. So I don't really, rarely ever play covers. There's just those couple that I've grown up playing. You know, some Pantera, Slayer stuff. Just like what riffs really have connected with me over the years. You know, and a lot of this stuff, once you fit, you know, Sepultura stuff. Sepultura stuff, you know, Slayer ones, you know. But yeah, it's just like bits and pieces. I've never really. I'm a guitar noodler. I just like to have fun with it. You know. When I was your age, I was playing covers a lot. I was, yeah, a lot of Metallica, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, you're just like, whatever. But you know, I'll turn the delay off, so, you know, and stuff like, you know. How's it go again? Yeah. I'm just playing through a plugin, a Neural DSP Soldano plugin, so I can show you. It's right here. That's what I'm playing through. Oh yeah. See, I know a lot more Metallica and bits of Pantera, but probably Metallica's the band I know the most riffs from. But yeah, that's what I'm playing through, Garrett. Yeah, and it works heaps good for this like live streaming instead of trying to use the mic on the camera. So if I go back to that one, and I mean this is D standard, so it's not the proper tuning for Metallica, but you know. Yeah, so that one, I know bits off that one, you know. What's another one of those? Think of. You know, then some of the leads. Do that again. I'll put a bit of delay on it. I love delay on leads. Nah, I don't play Nightwish. So that's like, see, I was messing up some of the Metallica stuff. Like, that's the stuff I grew up playing, and then I just started making up my own stuff, and I have more fun. You know, you start to realise Metallica just does a lot of, you know. So pretty much like Metallica is one of the main bands I know how to play covers, and some Pantera stuff, you know, like freaking yeah, it's hard finding band members. But see, I just like, and then you'll notice, you know, you start to realise they do a lot of harmonic minor. They do a lot of pentatonic scale stuff, you know. Metallic, like Kirk Hammett loves his pentatonic scale. Yeah, little bits and pieces of things. Then you start to realise, you know, power chords. But I was a drummer. That was they kicked me out because they wanted to play rock and I wanted to play metal. Oh, I think I remember you leaving a comment about that. Yeah, that's always the hard one too. Like, people got their own thing they want to play. For sure. That sort of can suck, man. But yeah, from that, then I started going, you know what? I just like playing my own stuff, and then I started like getting more into
are you from? I can't remember. Australia, mate. Crikey! Watch me wrestle this croc. Watch me piss this croc off. You know? Crocodile hunter land, brother. Specifically Sydney, Australia. West Sydney, Australia. Yeah, mate. Stroof roof, crikey, from down under. I come from a land down under. The women blow, women plunder. You get the idea? Yeah. So I just have a lot of fun with it, mate. Like, you know, just playing guitar and like, you start off with covers at your age, it's awesome to do. But I don't practice it much, I don't really care for it much anymore. Yeah, you definitely, your fingertips are going to get tougher the more you do it. That's a big part of it, having calluses. And then, yeah, why not? We'll keep it green light style. And that's it, you're at the beginning of your journey. Some people are young. Yeah, I got a Dean. That's in RC standard. Got an ML. Got two Deans. I've actually got one of my friend's son. He's in his 20s, but I end up sent him. He lives in another state, and pretty much he's owning my Dean at the moment because I've got like 16 guitars, and I've known him since he was born. So it's like a little brother, you know. Don't have any kids, so I hooked him up with a frickin' guitar. More tabs. I was always more tabs. Like, my ear wasn't the greatest for learning songs from other people. That's a big reason why I don't play covers, because I always play them wrong and I hear things differently. And it's been a long journey because I started when I was 12 years old playing guitar. So I started with tabs, and I remember I thought tabs were the only way you play guitar is with tabs, and that's how you learn. I thought they were the gospel, but that gave me the blueprint that I needed, you know, I'm all over the place, man. So because I've got like 16 guitars, I've got everything covered. I've got E standard, I've got E flat, I've got D, I've got C, I've got drop A, I've got B standard on a 7 string, I've got B flat, so I've got drop A flat, like drop G sharp. So yeah, I'm all over the place. From E standard down to, you know, drop D, down to bloody drop tunings, down to 7 string, all that. So yeah. Primarily I like to play, lately I like E flat is one of my favourites for Slayer style when I'm just in that thrash metal Slayer riffs. Yeah, it's, you know, but then so then I started, you know, like you start off with like reading tabs, but then I started realising, you know, like, you know, you could fair enough, I don't figure out people's things note for note, but I can hear them like, and you learn patterns and scales, and you start to realise that a lot of stuff, if we're talking about Metallica and a lot of those earlier bands, like they were doing a lot of sort of simple stuff, and then I love certain scales, like I love my blues licks, you know, the friggin'. So, yeah, I like Bolt Thrower, awesome. Where's it? That's where I think I would really love that. And then I started just, so you know, you start off playing covers. So I've been playing since I was 12 years old. I'm 48 now, right? I love listening to covers and I get heavily inspired by them. I think it's by the way they palm you, you know. No worries, enjoy your meal, mate. So, yeah, I'm very influenced by like more the rhythmic style, and it's very funny that like I'm not that great at covers, but when I make things up, people will say it sounds like a certain band. So what I've noticed is that all my years of playing, I've gravitated towards certain scales and certain sounds that I like the sound of, whatever that is. You know, and I'm not really hugely into all the modes and all that, because like I say, the whole reason the channel, like I started with easy death metal patterns, because literally that's how I oh, condolence, sorry for your loss, brother. Sorry to hear that. Yous must be, yous like Irish and Scottish? Or English? A whole mixed Irish-Scottish? My family come from Staffordshire in England, but also Scottish heritage and all of that. But yeah, sorry to hear that, mate. But yeah, so say I sort of started gravitating towards like what I like to do, you know, and for me it's just pure expression, you know, and I don't really chase trying to play other people's stuff anymore, because to me it's all about enjoyment. And I think when I was younger, he was a pirate. when I was younger, playing covers was almost like the rite of passage to get the approval from other people, I found. So it was almost like, can you play this to show me you're worthy enough or you're good enough at guitar? You have to be able to play someone who's written music, songs, to be able to say, well now, yeah, good on you mate, you're a good guitar player, you can play Megadeth's, you can play a Marty Friedman solo, Tornado of Souls, you're a good lead player. If you can do this, you're a good this, you're a good that. I found that was more of like, oh, watch, and I've been there, like I said, you grow up, get older, and like, if you're in your 40s and you're still like playing covers, I'm not putting shit on anyone to say you shouldn't play covers. I'm just talking about who I am and my journey and what I like to do and my motivations for playing guitar, because everyone's different, why they play. If playing covers inspires you to pick up the guitar, or you find it very challenging, because they are definitely challenging to nail people's songs, then I get it. I'm more about the stylistic things of genres more than actual covers. So that's why old school death metal, I started to be more, if we go back to me drum program again, and we'll go to Library of the Extreme, that one, we'll turn this back down again, loop this up to about 170 something, and I'll get stuff going like this where So yeah, you get the idea of what I'm saying there. I just double kicks going. Now I'll play a riff like that and someone will say that sounds like a certain band, because I'm drawn towards doing big ass dive bombs and stuff. And then you start, I love legato. Then you start to realise death metal does heaps of you know what I mean? Like, I just like to mess around. That's just who I am, you know. And I get it, like, and it's a massive part of the scene, like the heavy metal scene. I get it, and it's what inspires people to play. And I'm definitely, see, I don't play covers, but I'm definitely inspired by bands. Like, I'll listen to Niall's new record and I'll be like, oh hell yeah, listen to the way they're doing the tremolo picking, and then I'll start trying to play riffs. In a way, I'm mimicking people, but then I'm sort of like, you know what, and I think I amuse myself that I'm sort of like, well, do you know what, if I can't figure out people's things note for note, well, guess what, I've just made my own riff, haven't I? It's sort of like my weakness and my strength. I sort of, because it was frustrating in a way to not, and I try and figure it out and someone would be like, no, you're playing that wrong, and I'm like, oh, bloody hell. So there's probably a lot behind why I don't give a shit to play covers. If that, you know what I mean? It's all good. So, hey, that's all a bit of, and that's just the why I play. And I do this, you know, the way I tremolo pick. So then I start, my main focus isn't to try to emulate and play things, covers. My thing is trying to be tight at tremolo picking, trying to do fast gallops, like, you know, they're like the it's like, you know, the foundations of making a cake or something. It's like the foundations of death metal. You know, having a good picking hand. You know, could I sit there for a week and figure out covers? Yeah. And I would probably use tabs because I'm pretty much lazy. You know, I'll call myself out on my bullshit any day of the week. And there's a lot, I see a lot of people how they do it by ear, and that takes me a long time, and I get frustrated and bored really easy, and yeah. So I'll just be like, okay, someone else tried to figure it out and that's what they've got, and then I'll just play it and be like, yeah, that sounds good enough for me. Right to go. So yeah, there's my ramble on about that one, if you're still here. I think it was, yeah, I think it was Garrett was saying something about that one, so yeah. And that's been a trip, like why the, you know, how the channel has progressed to where it's at by just, you know, the whole purpose of this channel and what I've tried to do here has literally been all about just having fun. Like, you know, this was after work practice and I just wanted to show people, because from some of the videos that I've done, people will say, oh, how did your picking hand get like that? You know, and I'm like, well, here, I just put on a drum, you know, I got the drum program, I put that on, I riff out, I have some fun, and we're done, you know, and I just do that after work. And yeah, I like the whole buying the gear, I like collecting, I love guitars, the look of them, all of that type of thing. Yeah, and it's just a passion that I've got, and I definitely can hear like the nuances and stylistic things of different bands. So more, I'm not like, you know what, I don't need to be note for note perfect. I'm more about, okay, I can hear they're down picking that. Is my picking hand strong enough to keep up with them, these bands that I listen to? I'll be like, that's some, you know, 190 or 220 BPM tremolo picking. Like, can I keep up with them? So I think what I take from bands isn't trying to figure out their stuff note for note, but I definitely borrow their rhythms. And I'm probably more obsessed in metal. Like, I loved Pantera and Diamond, all of that, but I would say the rhythmic side of it, I'm more obsessed with drums in a way. Because when I'm hearing the drums going, you know, I was about to start trying to do air drums going, and it's like, because you know what I mean? It's almost like if I was just to listen to someone play guitar, without drums, it's like, it's not bad. But when there's drums behind shit, I'm just like, fuck yeah. That's just like, it's so fat, isn't it? It's just fucking crazy shit. So yeah, that's me thoughts on it. This half-ass bedroom destroying guitar noodler from Australia. You know, it's just I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm not the greatest motherfucker in the world. I'm just a 48-year-old factory worker who fucking loves guitars and loves riffing out, mate. You know, and the channel's like, I've been encouraged from whatever I'm teaching. So then I started going, well, people like the riffs I was doing through Facebook groups. I was doing Facebook for like 4 years, playing riffs, and people would reach out to me and they'd say, I'm just getting back into guitar after, you know, we're around the same age, like us 40-year-olds and stuff, or 50-year-olds who are into thrash, you know, the 80s and the 90s, thrash metal, riding skateboards, probably dirt bikes, push bikes we call them here, bicycles, you know. Then into 90s, your old school death metal, bands like Obituary. So I'm definitely influenced by that style. And then a lot of 80s pop music too, because I've also got more of a chilled side. You know, I like rock and all that. I like heaps of shit, but I like the aggressiveness. So anyway, back to the story was I'm on in these Facebook groups, right? And I just would riff out like you see me do, like here playing live, just start playing riffs and tremolo picking and having a bit of fun with it, because I just enjoy it. Like you see me start pulling faces like I'm having a fit, go mouth open like a freaking idiot that I can't control my mouth. And so from that, the Facebook groups, which is all about showing off your pedals and your amps and going, look what I've bought. We're all just gear hoarders. And then from that, people watching me play, I started getting people reaching out to me saying, oh, I've just got back into guitar playing. Can you teach me? How do you do that? Like, what the hell are you doing? What are you? And they would start picking my brain, and that was through Messenger. And then I'd be like, oh, they're like, can you give me some lessons? And I started just doing free lessons. And I was doing that for 4 years. Started in 2019 in this group called Heavy Metal Amps and Pedals. So I don't know if any of yous have been on Facebook with the infamous Heavy Metal Amps and Pedals and all the crap that it started off like. So the guy who started that off, and he's actually left Facebook now and all of that. So 2019, that's when this all started. I got encouraged by one person. They're like, oh, awesome riffs, man, post some more. From that, people reached out for lessons. From that, one of the people I was teaching said, I think we were talking about a YouTube channel, but also too, when you try to upload videos through Messenger or Facebook or that, I was just like, how about I start making your videos? And then that sort of was like, okay, once I started, I was like, this is a bit of a challenge, YouTube. And then the comments were like, oh, that's awesome and that, but can you put tabs? Because I've got all this equipment, so I can do all this stuff, like, and decent computer, so the video editing and all of this recording stuff started because of Facebook. I wanted to try to present, you know, that was my little ego trip to be like, listen to how sick this sounds. And I always got good compliments on my tone, and that was, I love recording and trying to figure out all of that part of it. And so, you know, we're what, 16 months into this YouTube journey, and here we are. And so basically, yeah, you've got all my subscribers, and anyone who's left a comment encouraging me is to blame for this channel and why I do what I do and why I'm even here talking to you right now. And why even keep doing it, because it's I've got lots of good feedback, and a lot of people have like said they've gotten better at playing. Now if I can help them get to a point where then, you know, something cracks or they can play a cover with their friends and they go and play at the local, you know, at a party or at a local bar or whatever, I'm all for whatever, you know. And at first I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm even doing on YouTube. Like, why am I even here? If the people hadn't ever supported me, I would have stopped this channel within the first, you know, I reckon within the first 6 months, I probably would have said, yeah, I'm not getting anything. What's the point? Type of deal. And then it's just started growing. And anyone who's ever tried to do YouTube, like I'm nearly done, I've done like 700 subscribers in like a month, which for a little channel of just noodling on guitar, like I've done pretty good. And I've definitely, like last month, August, made 21 videos. So anyone who's tried to do tabs, backing tracks with drums, professionally recorded, then I go and edit the videos, chop them up, all of that stuff. And I work full time. So when are my originals coming out? That one I'm struggling with because I'm finding it hard to be just the one-man band with originals. So there's no plan or ETA on originals at the moment. I'm just trying to get better at actually, because even though I can play guitar, my songwriting is probably pretty shit. You know, I can't do vocals, and I want vocals in my song. I've got to do everything myself, so I could probably do, and I'm sort of just experimenting a lot, and maybe I'm thinking if I'm gonna release something, I'm probably just gonna have to take a very simplified approach, not overthink it too much. You know, but I would really, there's just something about doing it by myself. I don't always like what I create, and whenever people, even people people who've watched the channel have actually sent me, because I got a Patreon, and they've showed me the music they've recorded, and these are people just getting into it, and I'm like, I love that riff. So it's the funniest thing, isn't it? Like in your own brain, when someone else makes something I wouldn't have thought of, and it doesn't have to be complicated, I enjoy it more listening back to it than my own stuff. Because I'm very critical of what I record. I'm very critical of what should I put out. Like, is it, you know? And it's never been it's only because the YouTube channel that this has even come up, the idea to release music. Like, it was never a thought. It's always just been me just riffing out after work and noodling and just being a half-ass sort of when it comes to playing. So, yeah, long story as everything. I can't just give simple answers. I talk so much shit. But, yeah, it's definitely I'd say the vocals and the drum programming side of it is really holding me back. So I think I'm going to take my time with that, because I work full time. I'm doing this channel. I've got a nice little flow happening with the channel. And then I think I just got to push myself to try to do something. Let's say I'll aim for a 5-song EP by the end of the year. Maybe if I give myself a deadline, I'll actually just pull my finger out my ass and actually do something. But yeah, I would really love if you could probably even do it online, but someone who can play at, you know, who's got the drive and motivation like me, who can play close to my sort of level of playing, I'd love if I could find a full shredder who could sweep pick and stuff. But I don't know. See, I'm all over the place too. With you know, one day I'm black metal, one day I'm sort of like blast beats, and the next day I'm old school death metal. So one day I'm melodic, one day I'm more like disharmonic and messed up. I just don't even know what I'm trying to create. And it's almost, yeah, I just have like, and I think most of the songs I try to write, I start off loving it, and by about, I get to do about probably a minute, 30 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, and then towards the end, I get impatient and want to finish it. And it gets more simple and just like, let's just finish this, and I'm very impatient like that, so it's teaching me a lot. So I'm learning a lot about playing. I'm learning a lot, yeah, about myself. Well, yeah, but once again, being encouraged. It's almost like I need a producer too. That would be awesome too. Someone's like, look, man, that riff right there, combine it with this. Now give me something like a blast beat. Now give me some down picking. Give me some gallops. Give me some of this. I reckon if I could someone who could help me solidify and produce something would be amazing. Would be freaking awesome. So I don't know. I'm definitely struggling with that side, just being a one-man band. But let's see. I'm sort of feeling the more I grow the channel, the more audience I have, the more that people who are experienced are going to be wanting to work with me. So that's, if that makes sense. Because if I had nothing happening and I was just the guitar noodler, you know, I would love to just do a project with somebody and just really help create something. So someone who's like, you know, motivated and just, yeah, if you get what I'm saying. So otherwise I'm just going to have to try pump something out myself and just accept that I won't like it, but maybe if I just do it just to get the ball rolling. So what I've been doing a lot of is doing a lot of songwriting, trying to craft more drum beats, starting to find out, okay, what am I trying to do here? Because I'm addicted to improvising, and I find being structured very difficult. You know, I really do, because I just like the enjoyment of just like, yeah, it's a guitar noodler, yeah. But yeah, enough said about that. But yeah, with that all being said, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna jump off here, wind this up. Last day, it's Friday tomorrow, nearly 7:30 here PM. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for supporting the channel, and yeah, I'll keep you posted, Stephen, and we'll see what's I think maybe the subscribers are going to help me push me across the line like that. But hey, anyone who's like writing or something, I think I'll just keep putting it out there, and we'll see what happens, man. I'm open to a lot of possibilities, but as you can see, it'll be under the name Cerebral Obliteration, and it is tough, I would say, working full time, because I do physical labour, practicing guitar, doing the YouTube channel, and then having enough energy to then put into a project and actually record stuff. I'm definitely struggling. So probably the only way I could do that, I might have to, if I wound back the amount of content I'm producing. But I am very addicted at the moment to producing the content, and people have they like this little style thing I'm doing, just inspiration style and little lessons. So yeah, it's all very new to me at the moment, and I'm just trying to yeah, find my place in this whole thing, this YouTube online world, and what am I even doing? So it's a lot of soul searching at the moment. Yeah, if any of this makes sense. And yeah, I would, like I said, I think it's just when you do it by yourself, it's very difficult, I would say. And I'm struggling with that. But when it comes just to rhythm, I suppose we all have strengths and weaknesses. And just noodling and like improvising is definitely a strength, but trying to, yeah, but I've said that already, so hey. Thank you once again for hanging out. And yeah, if you tuned in earlier, go back and you'll see the whole reason this started was after work practice, just to show you the practice that I do and how I do it. And that was the main purpose of today's live. So I'll be Friday tomorrow. I've got to start working on some lessons for the weekend for the YouTube channel, and then also for Patreon. Because that's the idea. I'm trying to create some practice routine. Because one thing I've been seeing a lot in the comments is that people want to get better at picking. They want to improve their gallops, their tremolo picking. So I think my training methods, because people always ask, and they're like, frickin' hell, look at the way you pick. Very clean picking. I get lots of compliments for that. So I'm trying to, next thing I want to, you know, and whether or not it's probably not going to be one of those, they never do very well training videos, but for the people who've asked, I just want to create something for that, to be like, okay, if you want to, and there's other ways, but this is the way I do it, and if you'd like my training methods, because it's repetition, it's training. I see it as training. It's fun training, but it's still training nonetheless. So yeah, I think that's what I want to help people next with, is trying to their training program. So gallop training and tremolo picking training, and it's just basically locking in with double kicks, you know, and do another one like that. So hey, once again, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night or day or wherever you are in the world, mate, and I'll talk to you later. Catch you.